Nairobi. Good morning from Barcelona. This is where we bring you Football 90 from this week. It's our second show since we came back, and we are on two locations today, Nairobi and Barcelona. What I'm doing in Barcelona is a story for another day. I'll give you that story. But remember, this is Football 90. This is where we give you some of your dreams. We actualize your dreams, to be precise. And what do we mean by that? We have a competition going on together with Predator Energy Drink. And what is the competition? We are sending 5 lucky fans, 5 of them. They'll be going to Anfield to watch a Liverpool game live. And how do you participate? How do you become one of those 5? Very simple. Buy your Predator Energy Drink. Make sure it's the one with the white crown. One with the white crown. Open the crown, and under the crown, right there, there is a unique code that you have there. And once you get the unique code, just look at the bottle. It says SMS the unique code to 29884. 29884. It's on the bottle there. It says 29884, and you could be one of the lucky winners that goes to Liverpool to watch the game live. So much in store in the show for you today, but we have a lucky winner coming up in the next few weeks. We'll announce the first one. But this is Barcelona, home of Barcelona FC, winners of Champions League, Copa del Rey, La Liga. They've come back into it. We'll get into that. We'll talk about that later in the show. But first, this is Barcelona. On location in Nairobi, Meg has a special guest as well.
Indeed. Thank you so much, Mike, all the way from Barcelona. Good afternoon, our viewers. We are coming to you live from Ligi Ndogo grounds right here at Ngong Road. This is Football 90, show number 2, and we have lots and lots prepared for you. Of course, remember, Predator is with us, and they have a lot of giveaways, including win a trip to Anfield. All you need to do is participate on this show. Keep it locked right here, and we are going to take you through the steps on how you can win a trip to Anfield. And of course, we're going to give you jerseys, Liverpool jerseys, and Predator t-shirts. Keep it right here. And I am not alone in studio today. I am with Ayub Abdikadir. He's right here with our players from Ligi Ndogo Academy. And he's going to be with us on this show this afternoon.
Well, we are live from Ligi Ndogo along Ngong Road in Nairobi, where Football 90 live on Citizen Television is coming to you from. Of course, the passion that this does elicit is unimaginable, and that's why we are here and doing so concurrently from the city of Barcelona in Spain, and also here in Nairobi with my colleague Meg. Fantastic.
Thank you so much. No, umechela. You're actually sweating.
Vizuri.
That's you need to sip Predator.
Well, that's the energy must be there.
It gives you energy. It cools you down. Yeah.
And it's of course the sponsor of the show and why we are here.
Yes.
We are therefore going to be taking you through much of the events, be it local, and also have a quick fire session with the team here that is hosting us this afternoon here live on Citizen Television. And we welcome their contributions as well.
And of course, viewers, just to remind you, we have also quick fire today, and the winner takes home 10,000 Kenya shillings. So all this is happening right here on Football 90.
And our handles at Ayub Abdikadir on X at Citizen Television.
Yes, X at Jerry Meg at Citizen TV at Michael Kinyi. Remember, hashtag Football 90. For you to participate, of course, we are going to give you a Liverpool jersey, courtesy Predator Energy Drink.
And you can win yourself a trip to Anfield in the city of Liverpool in the United Kingdom. If you are a fan of the Birds, we don't want them to walk alone, is it?
You don't walk alone, because when you win this trip, you are accompanied by your loved one. Yeah.
All catered for.
All catered for.
Yeah.
So you need to take that chance.
That's the interesting bit about it, and the sponsorship courtesy of Predator here.
Yeah.
And also, this is the second premiere show on Citizen Television. Michael Kinyi will be live from the city of Barcelona in Spain with some stories in regards to, of course, the local action. So as Meg Njeri and I here in the capital, in the Kenyan capital, Nairobi, where we'll be giving you an update of the action over the weekend of the FKF, where we'll be running you through some stories of what has transpired over this past weekend.
And also the Premier League, we had Premier League over the weekend and we have Carabao Cup. We get to see the winners. Now we're going to take you to Spain in Barcelona, where Mike is joining us. Mike?
Well, let's get the show on the road, and we start off with the FKF Cup, where Kenya Police got the better of Posta Rangers and qualified for the last 16 of the FKF Cup with a 1-0 win in a match played at the Police Sacco Stadium. The all-important goal was scored by second-half substitute Oliver Mangeni. This was one of the 5 matches to be played on Saturday, with 11 more matches played on Sunday. The FKF Cup matches take center stage this weekend before the Premier League and the National Super League matches resume next week.
Na kumchagua Kinanga pale ndani, Njau hakuwa na nafasi yote.
Now we continue with our story on FKF. Now, where Tusker survived a late scare at the edge of the little-known Bumbani Stars 2-1 in a fiercely contested tie in Kwale. Bumbani Stars had the perfect start, scoring from a penalty spot in the 7th minute through Said Zamani. Their lead lasted till the 24th minute when Tusker equalized through Kenyan national Daniel Sakari. In the second half, Tusker dug deep to find the winning goal, Eric Zakayo finding the target in the 5th minute. Tusker labored in the sweltering heat, but held on to advance to the last 16.
Wengine wapati nafasi ya kucheza. So sikuweka timu yote full, but nimeona nani anaweza fanya nini wakati gani. Ili muhimu qualification.
Kiufupi ile kitu imewasaidia katika hii game ni physical fitness na ni runners, lakini sio ball players. So wanajaribu, lakini hicho ni kitu ambacho nimeona, na pia siwezi sema si mpira, lakini ni labda ni kimbinu.
And to other action over the weekend, new signing Arthur Bitego announced himself on the Kenyan football scene with a hat-trick for the AFC Leopards, or Ingwe if you may like, as they saw off Park University 3-0 in the FKF round 32 tie at the Police Sacco Stadium. Gitego opened his account in the 37th minute for a 1-0 lead for Ingwe at the break. In the second half, Bitego doubled the lead with his second of the match 3 minutes after the restart. The striker put the icing on his cake with the third goal in the 77th minute as Leopards emerged comfortable winners in the action.
And now we move to FKF Premier League, where FKF Premier League champions Gor Mahia were kicked out of the FKF Cup by Team Denmark in a match played in Kwale County. Despite creating countless chances, Gor Mahia could not find the back of the net. In the penalty shootout, Gor Mahia were denied twice by the Denmark goalkeeper to bow out 5-4.
By and large, in terms of the way the game was played, like we dominated the ball as you would like to expect. We created some good chances. Look, the Denmark goalkeeper, I think, is probably man of the match for them, and I'm told by their coach he's only 18 years of age.
Itakuwa ngumu kwetu the next match because everyone who's coming forward atakuwa prepared zaidi, because kama ameona style of football ambao tunacheza, but styles inategemea vile ambavyo unacheza na opponent.
It's all about the FKF Cup and Bungoma Stars, the underdogs of the tournament so far, pulled off yet another surprise when they eliminated Talanta FC 1-0 in a match also played at the Police Sacco Stadium. Bungoma Stars were compact and wanted to hit Talanta on the counter-attack. They managed to get their goal after a string of neat passes that was finished off by Meshak Makoha in the 38th minute. Bungoma then sat back and soaked in the pressure to eliminate Talanta FC from the FKF Cup. Bungoma eliminated another FKF Premier League side, Bandari FC, in the preliminary round.
Karani pamoja na Derek Tekno ni wachezaji wawili ambao katika mechi iliyopita dhidi ya
Well, in another news that we continue to cover, two football academies in Spain and the United States are looking to enter into a partnership with the Kenya Academy of Sports to offer a pipeline for talented Kenyan players to chase their football dream and also get quality education in the course. Representatives of the two institutions are in the country already for the scouting mission.
Using FIFA Connect, Kenya Academy of Sports, I have instructed the Kenya Academy of Sports to ensure that they lock all these youngsters in the Talanta Hela digital platform under FIFA Connect, so that these children are safe from vultures and scavengers and trophy hunters. There are too many trophy hunters who want to make a killing out of these talents. We want to do it in a manner that you protect the interests of these children. And that is why Kenya Academy of Sports is entering partnership with like-minded institutions like Nastic Academy in Spain, Monteverde Academy in Orlando, Florida, where we can then deliberately progress these talents, but in a protected environment.
We actually have had quite a few boys that have come from Kenya over the years that have been a part of our program, and the young men have been fantastic for our school community. They've been fantastic for our program, and it's been nice to see them. Part of their journey has been spent, at Montfort Academy, and now they've all kind of gone on to be successful in university. The one young boy is actually playing professionally with one of the Major League Soccer clubs, but their impact and their contributions to our school community have gone much further than just a football field. And I think that's the one thing that keeps bringing us back to Kenya, because they have a value that's really, really hard to quantify, but you get a sense and a feel for it, when they are part of our school.
When somebody says they're going to scout, so many of us don't understand what you're looking for, because when you say I'm coming to scout, I'm looking at a few things. I don't understand. What exactly do you look out for when you come and say I want to scout a few players from here?
Yeah, I think each individual is different. Each project is different. Each program is different. For myself, I want to find young men that I think will fit into what we do. Again, and we're a school. So I think some people, it's primarily about the football and what they offer. But for us, because we are a school, we want young men that are going to be well-rounded. We want young men that value their education and understand the role that an education provides in their future. And then again, they can be passionate about the game, about football, because that's the one thing that tends to bind every one of us, is that we love the sport and we love the game. But my friend, actually David, refers to it as a vehicle. That vehicle can carry you to many different places, much like a ship.
All these partnerships with Monteverde and Nastic, it's really educational institutions, so we really need kids who are actually student athletes. So it makes it easy for us because Talanta Hela has the database for all these kids, and so when we scout them, it's easier to actually make quick decisions other than going somewhere where you just see a kid and then you have to follow up with the parents. Maybe they have never been to school for 2 years and all that, so it makes things easier for us to actually get them these opportunities because we know they have the talent and also they have the educational capacity to actually qualify for these top schools in the US and Spain.
You're an example of books and talent because you went to the States and you were able to make it. You're a master's degree holder and you also played professionally there. How difficult is it for these boys to integrate that education and that football, because they have to do both?
Yeah, I think it's mostly, there's a stereotype that soccer players are not very smart, or like it's all football and no brains, and I think we need to change the narrative and make sure that we emphasize on balancing both sports and education, because the lifespan of a soccer player is very short and we have to think of a plan B. And it's not easy over in Europe and in Spain. In fact, when you look at the boys we've taken like Amos Wanjala, who's who's just signed a professional contract in Spain with our U19 team there, Nastic. You talk to him, he tells you it's very difficult. It's very difficult because you have to catch up with kids who've been playing in that system since they were 6 years old, and you are just going there when you're 17. So you have to work maybe 10 times harder. You know, being an international, dealing with a lot of adversity with the cultural difference, language, the food, and everything. So it's not easy. And also, the best player here in Kenya does not translate to be the best player in Europe. And I think that's something that coaches and scouts need to actually realize. It takes time, patience. You know, it's going to take maybe 2 years plus to actually develop them and make sure that they are ready to play at that level.
Courtesy Predator is going to take you to Anfield. I want to demonstrate to you how you get a chance to win this trip to Anfield. Najua hata hayo pia sijakuelezea hii maneno.
Nieleze sasa.
And now, I not only have an amazing co-host today, he's also a perfect dribbler. How are you?
Of football.
Of football, of course. Sasa, how do you get to win a trip to Anfield? You buy your drink off Predator. It's only 60 bob. From a kiosk or a supermarket near you, you open this lid. The moment you open, you find a unique code
underneath
the bottle top cap. This number, you SMS, it's written here actually, to 29884.
Okay.
The moment you SMS this code, you now get an instant message and you're entered in the draw of winning a trip to Anfield immediately. You also get to win airtime and other amazing prizes. And today, we are also giving you Liverpool jersey.
Yeah, two Liverpool jerseys.
2 Liverpool jerseys, of course, and a Predator t-shirt.
Of course, and then...
Maybe you can show them.
The beauty about it is...
Maybe you can show them the Liverpool jersey. I can also show them the Predator t-shirt.
Well,
it's right here.
I'm not a fan of Liverpool.
I know.
But... it's what people
deserve. But we would all love to go to Anfield, whether you are a fan of Liverpool or not.
Yeah, watch the Premier League.
And also remember, you qualify, whether you are a Liverpool fan or not, either Manchester United, Arsenal, like Ayub here, all of you qualify.
Say the Gunners.
To win a trip to Anfield, courtesy Predator.
Of Predator. And the beauty about it is that you go to Liverpool, you get to watch the greatest of players probably of all time, and Jurgen Klopp, who, despite announcing his exit from Liverpool, has coached one of the most formidable teams, looking at the likes of now former Liverpool players Sadio Mane, Mohamed Salah, both who are from the African continent, and a World Cup winner, McAllister, who plays for them, the likes of Nigel van Dijk, and of course the 2019 champions of European continent against Tottenham Hotspur in the Spanish capital, Madrid. That's not far away from where Mike is at the moment in Barcelona. And that is the beauty about it. So you can win a trip to Anfield, whether you're an Arsenal fan like me or not. Then once you enter that code, send it to the SMS code, then your chances of probably going to Liverpool, the city of Liverpool and Anfield to be specific, are very, very high. So
where you never walk alone, just to remind you.
And yesterday night, they never walked alone.
They never walked alone. And remember, this coach, I respect this coach because yesterday they were playing almost second team.
Yeah.
Team B.
Academy.
Yeah. And they managed to press and press. But I think at some point, Chelsea gave up, and especially when it came to the added time of
injury time.
So I think that's where they gave up because they also pressed so hard.
Yeah.
I think it was not an easy game. And in this football world, we say, they are winners today.
The Lady La Glory aspect.
Yes.
So we are due for a break, is it?
Yes. We'll take a short break. And then we're going to join you.
Not sure about whether Roba will give me a Liverpool jersey. But
would you like to have one?
Being an ardent football fan, the beauty is that you end up watching.
I'm sure you will mind the jersey, but you'll not mind going to Anfield.
Yeah, one of the greatest English teams ever, especially in the city of Liverpool, where Anfield is a ground that has historic European games, including how they triumphed the city of, Football Club Barcelona in 2019.
Yes.
Therefore, that is the bit about football, and proving that I'm still a footballer.
Maybe you should take a
And
sip
this
of
is
Predator.
Football 90,
Yeah.
show on Citizen Television. Well, now it's time to
We'll
energize,
see
is
you
it?
after a short break.
Welcome back. This is Football 90. First half is gone. Second half kicks off right here, right now. Remember, we're on 2 locations. We are in Barcelona. That's where I am right now, coming to you live. And welcome back. This is Football 90. First half is gone. Second half kicks off right here, right now. Remember, we're on 2 locations. We are in Barcelona. That's where I am right now, coming to you live. And then we're also in Nairobi at Ligi Ndogo grounds. Well, second half begins with a beautiful story of Arsenal fans. Arsenal is doing great things on the pitch in England in the EPL. They're hitting guys for 4, 5, 6 goals, and they look like serious contenders for the title this season. But in Kenya, in Taveta, Their fans from 3 counties and sub-counties in those 3 counties came together for a charity event that touched some hearts out there. Take a look at this.
Welcome back. This is Football Night show on Citizen Television. We thank you for your company alongside my colleague Meg Njeri here, and we welcome your contributions as well on our X handle on Facebook and also on the short SMS code. We are at Ligi Ndogo along Ngong Road, where we are camping with a team here to play football, and also the sponsorship of this sports show, Football Night, here on Citizen Television by Predator. And you can win yourself, as we have earlier explained, a win to Anvil. I'm now with Coach Ken, who is the coach here in this Ligi Ndogo. Thank you.
Welcome.
Niaje?
Poa sana. Mkwaje? Tunaendelea poa. Asante.
Naona kuna team hapa.
Ndio.
Plenty of talent.
Kweli.
Na mnakuza
vipaji kutoka kwa umri mdogo miaka 4 hadi senior team. Senior team ni tuseme kuanzia miaka ya 18 hadi 24 hapo. Yes sir.
Na leo mnacheza
Division 2. Tuko Division 2, daraja la pili. Ndio.
Second division.
Second division.
Na kuna senior team?
Hii ndio senior team.
Okay.
Yes sir.
Ndio una make sure unawapandisha juu.
Ndio tuna make sure tunawapandisha juu. Nadhani mwaka moja nyuma tulipanda, lakini kulingana na venye labda tulikuwa tumejipanga hivyo kabisa, tulihave kupea na space kwa timu inaitwa 3K, hata nimeona wanafanya vizuri. Ni hao wana lead hiyo Division 1 at the moment. Yes sir.
Alafu pia kuna ile, so this is where you train?
Yeah, this is where we train. We have our astro pitch here, then we have the grass pitch again on the other side.
So this purposely is 7-a-side?
This 7-a-side, but we are trying to renovate it. We are trying to renovate it, so once it's done, then it will be a 9-a-side or 10-a-side again.
Na naona pia kuna gym hapa, so it's a facility.
Tunajua tu kwa mchezaji pia strength conditioning pia inafaa unakuwa kimwili uko sawa kabisa. So ndio unaona gym pia iko. Yes sir.
Na naona pia you see in football kuna ile nutrient pia, balancing of your diet.
Kweli, lakini sasa sio, unajua wachezaji wetu wengi saa zingine wanatoka mtaani na mtaani huwezi balance venye nafaa, lakini kitu si jaribu kufanya mara mob, tuna emphasize kama huwezi pata hizi ma protein mob, pia githeri pia unaweza kula na sukuma ni poa, kuna hizo maomena pia ni fiti sana, maragwe pia ni poa sana.
Alafu tueleze, before I hand it over to my colleague Njeri Meg, who is with the player and she is ready to speak to some of the challenges, kuanzia mambo ya transport. Ligi mkicheza mnafaa kwenda tuseme mcheza Kisumu ama Bohungu kwa Kakamega, ama mcheza Thika, ama mcheza huko Mombasa. I mean, what are the challenges?
Challenges zimekuwa, lakini nadhani kidogo kama ligi ndogo si tumejipanga, lakini sasa ukicheki kama kwa timu za mtaani kuna hiyo challenges whereby labda watu wa community wanakam pamoja ku raise fare ya wachezaji na chakula. So tumekuwa challenge kwa teams mingi sana za Kenya, si hata hapa tu peke yake.
Okay. Sasa wacha tuongee na mwenzangu Meg.
Thank you.
Ambaye kuna mchezaji, naona mchezaji wako, one of your players. Meg.
Thank you so much, Ayub. Now, I'm joined by the captain, Ndogo team. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What's your good name?
My name is Jeremy Maina.
Yes, Jeremy. So when did you join professional football?
I think 2021 is when I joined the senior team. Yes.
At what age were you then?
I was 16.
And how has it been? Now you're in the senior team and you're the captain. How has the journey been for you?
The journey was good because I was with really professional and good players. So I learned from them, I looked up to them, and this is how I worked my way up here. Yes.
How is it, how does it, what challenges are you facing, and especially being a captain of this team, what are the challenges that you encounter in this team?
Sometimes maybe frustration when the game doesn't go the way you want, and as the captain you have to take that burden times 2. But I'd say that's the only challenge I'd say. The rest is good.
And when it comes to training?
Training, sometimes the challenges maybe when sometimes we are less, when the players don't all come, but everything else is good. Yes.
Yeah. Are you comfortable with your training grounds, or how can you tell us about your training grounds?
I'm comfortable for now because the pitch was worse, and right now they are making it. You see the turf is also under construction, so I can't complain.
Okay. Yes. Which teams do you compete mostly with? Is it only Nairobi, or you also go to other counties?
Okay, the level we mostly in Nairobi and the Thika side, but yeah, just Nairobi and the Thika side is the farthest we've gone. Yeah.
Which is a memorable game you can ever talk about your team?
I think it was in 2022, Malta Kabiria. That was my favorite game. We won 4-2. It was a really good game. Yes.
Where do you see your team going from now? Where do you see your team going? Because you can see, I can see especially in your training, everyone is committed, your determination. I mean, where do you see your team?
I think I see my team.
To come.
I think even in the academy, there are really good players coming up, and I can see our team going really, really far. The morale is there, the players are there, the facilities are there, and I can see our team going really far.
Oh, great.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.
Yeah, and keep doing the good job. Now, thank you. That's the captain, Ligi Ndogo Academy. And as you can see, they are quite a dedicated team, and they feel that they're going to go far. Ayub, Monaji?
Beauty of football. And speaking to the captain, tueleza the challenges, and that is football because there are challenges here and there.
But despite the challenges,
they are here.
You can tell the spirit.
And we are with them.
Very high.
Yeah. So nataka tu niongee na the other players.
Yes.
You know, in football as is any other activity, kuna udaku here and there.
Akukosi?
Akukosi.
Yeah.
Yeah. It happens across the world.
Yes.
So let me speak to player 1. Niaje?
Niko poa.
Unaitwaje?
Shari.
Ligi ndogo?
Yeah.
Unacheza position gani?
Wing back.
Number 2 or 3?
Wing back.
Wing back, eh?
Yeah.
2 and 7.
Yeah.
In your team, who is the slowest player?
The slowest player ever.
Evra?
Yeah.
Ako hapa na sisi?
Yeah.
Yuko wapi?
Ndio huyo amvaa bibi.
Number 6.
Evra.
Number 6 anaweza kuwa
ni aje Evra?
The slowest.
Anacheza wapi?
6.
Number 6 is the slowest. Lakini na anka number 6.
Ako poa.
Ni aje Evra? Poa. Unacheza midfield?
Yes.
Wewe ndio Thomas Partey ama Xabi Alonso?
Yote.
Yeah? Rafiki yako anasema wewe ndio the slowest player.
Brown.
Wapi Brown?
Brown.
Tukaribie mic kidogo ndio tusikike.
Na ongea vizuri
Yeah.
Kama umekula ugali.
Okay.
Sawa?
Yeah.
Unaendeleaje?
Naendelea poa.
Wewe ndio sasa umerushiwa, wewe ndio the slowest player.
Tuko naye pesa moja huyo.
Mko naye pesa moja? Wewe unacheza position gani?
Midfield, attacking and defensive midfield.
So that is 6, 8, 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
you were to compare yourself to any creative player in Africa today, an African player, who would you? If you were to compare yourself to any player today, who would you look up to? An African number 6 player, either number 6, 8, or 10.
Number 6, 8, or 10. To number 6, I would say Casey. Frank Casey, yeah.
Ivory Coast.
Yeah.
Mwenye ameshinda Africa Cup of Nations. Okay.
Yeah, he's one of the slowest but cool players.
Okay, thank you. Coaches,
Niko hapa na
ama uko na mtu hapo?
Niko hapa na
As I
goalkeeper.
go to the coach.
Yes. Before you go to coach, niko hapa na goalkeeper. How are you?
I'm good.
Unaitwa nani?
Naitwa Kevin.
Hebu niambie kwa nini uliona sasa wewe unataka kucheza kama goalkeeper, utaki kuwa number 6, utaki kuwa defender, utaki kuwa striker?
Mimi wana hapo ndio yuko best, yuko poa sana. Because at least ukiangalia like country to Kenya kuna shortage ya makipa unaona. But tuseme unaenda trials, unaenda kama striker, utapata hiyo striking kuna watu kama 400 unaona. But ukikuja hapa kwa kipa utapata like mko watu kama 4. So mimi ndio alafu hapo na suit.
Nani uko inspire sana Afrika? Kwanza acha nianze Afrika alafu nitaenda kwa Premier League.
So Afrika kuna ule second keeper wa Police anaitwa Job. Mimi mpenda sana.
Na uko nje nani uko inspire sana?
Uko nje mwenyewe ni inspire yuko
ni wengi hivyo mpaka
mutambua Tastagen. Reflex kila kitu uko sawa. Sasa mutambua Tastagen.
Timu yako ni gani?
Timu yangu ya England ama England ni Arsenal.
Sawa sawa.
Sawa.
Baba mtu mwingine hapa Ayuba?
Niko na coach Ken hapa.
Uko na coach Ken?
Yeah, niko na coach. Ni aje coaches?
Poa sana.
Well, two questions. Ile tu sasa you know this is your team.
Yeah.
You know when unajua where the strength lies. Who is your deadliest striker?
Avudi.
Yuko hapa?
Yuko hapa.
How many goals?
4 goals.
4 goals so far.
Yeah.
Avudi.
Avudi umejificha wapi?
Ni aje? Tuangalie huko kamera. Coaches anasema wewe ndio the deadliest.
Yeah.
How many goals so far?
4 goals.
4 goals.
Yeah.
How many games?
6 games.
So that is a ratio of 80%.
Yeah.
Okay. Coaches, back to you. The fastest player you have on the pitch?
Foster.
Nyaji, tuangalie huku. Nyaji Foster. Naambia wewe ndio the fastest player.
Yeah.
How fast? Unakimbia haraka sana.
Sana.
Which position do you play?
I play wing and number 10.
Number 10.
Yes.
So you're more or less the creative player of the team. You are the engine.
I try.
Yeah?
I try.
How many goals so far for Ligi Ndogo?
I haven't scored yet.
Okay. But you're the fastest.
Yeah, I'm just super fast.
Okay, thank you.
Who inspires him? Maybe
And who inspires you as a creative player?
As a creative player, I like Riyad Mahrez. I watch Kevin De Bruyne. I also like Yaya Toure. Yeah, those are some of my players.
David Silva.
Yeah, David.
That explains it.
Bernardo.
But you Ayub, coach ametuambia hapa they not only have Kenyans.
Yeah.
They have other players from different countries. They have players from Congo.
Congo. Gatete is from Congo, and Foster is from Tanzania. Okay. Yeah.
So this is the unit itself.
Yeah, this is the unit itself, and we also have Zambians, Ugandans in the academy also, and Malawi also, and Mali. Yeah.
Okay. Ligi Ndogo has been to some young players. But they train young boys like most of the Saturdays. Tell us about that.
Sure. Saturdays and Sundays, we are always here with the under 4s, 4 years to 17 years. So we have a program whereby we have from younger age to bigger age. Yeah.
What is the youngest age that you train?
4 years.
4 years.
4 years.
Okay.
As young as 4?
Yeah, as young as 4. Yeah, that's a group called Atoms.
Part of the academy.
Yeah, part of the academy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they come here every Saturday?
Friday and Saturday.
Friday and Saturday.
Friday and Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is the beauty of football. Thank you, coaches.
Thank you so much.
Asante.
We appreciate it.
All right, let's now cross over to the city of Barcelona in Spain, where Michael King is on standby with a continuity of the stories that we continue giving you here on Football 90 show on Citizen Television, live here in Nairobi. I and my colleague, Njeri Meg, and also Mike Okenyo, who we are crossing over from the city of Barcelona in Spain. Mike.
Well, we can't be in Barcelona and we forget to talk about Barcelona FC. They are title contenders right now. That's what I believe. They hit Getafe 4-0 in the match played on Saturday. And this is one of those games that people did not really expect that Barcelona would score so many goals. Xavi, their coach, decided that at the end of the season, he will no longer be in charge of Barcelona. Barcelona are looking for a new coach, but They are doing wonderful things. He wants to exit on a high. That means he wants to win a trophy, if not two, and that's why Barcelona are really chasing Real Madrid up there in Girona for the La Liga title. It's still a long way out, still have a lot of work to do, but anything is possible, especially in La Liga. These are the highlights from the La Liga wrap for this weekend.
The Abramovich takeover in 2004, and then bringing in Jose Mourinho, who had a list of players who are formidable and ended up winning 2 Premier League titles with him. Liverpool, on the other, injury ravaged. More or less, they played the academy except for McAllister, Virgil van Dijk, and Luis Diaz. Yes. Interesting and almost equivalent, but no one expected Liverpool to overcome Chelsea, but there they are. They never walked alone.
I really love the way Chelsea pressed. They show a lot of, they fought quite heavily, especially the first 90 minutes.
Yeah.
They wasted a lot of chances.
Yeah.
And I was seated near my friends watching that game, and they were telling me Chelsea going to regret for those chances they have lost, of which, of course, they really, really regretted. Yeah. And but they still remain hopeful. Pochettino is like, I'm going to go with this team until, because he knows what he's building. So for him, it's more about the foundation that he's laying, and for sure, but the best team won. Yeah, finally.
There was no, certainly, the Lady Luck glory for Liverpool,
yes.
That is, yeah. Sponsorship?
So, yeah, sponsorship, of course. But I can't see any tweets. Guys, I don't see any tweets on our X. It's hashtag football90 for you to win a jersey, a Liverpool jersey. Actually, we're giving 2 jerseys today, and we're giving 2 Predator t-shirts today. All you need to do is go to our X, at Citizen TV, and Jerry Meg, at Michael Kinyi, at Ayub Abdikadir, hashtag football90. Tell us why we should give you a jersey today. And also remember, buy a bottle of Predator energy drink. Open the lid, get the code, send to 29884. Get an instant message that will put you into a draw of winning a trip to Anfield, courtesy Predator. Now, Ayub, there's quickfire.
Yes, quickfire session before we get back to Mike in Barcelona.
And there's a chance again of winning 10,000 Kenya shillings today, because no one won it on Monday. So today we're giving you 10,000 Kenya shillings. So we'll pick one of maybe the
should we choose, or the coach?
The coach maybe, or someone. I don't know whether you have someone in mind.
Or the striker.
Or the striker, yeah.
It was the highest number of goals.
Yes.
Yes.
Our striker?
Yes, where is our striker?
Where is our striker? Hoodie, you have a chance of walking away with 10,000 Kenya shillings today. You're going to be asked questions, 15 questions. If you get 8 of the questions correct.
13 questions.
There are 13 questions.
13,
They're actually now less.
Yeah.
You win 8 of them, you're going to walk away with 10,000 Kenya shillings. Are you ready?
Ready.
Yeah.
13 questions. If you get 8 right, you will utapata 10,000. To face up a camera. Okay. Haya, tuanze, uko tayari? Number 1. Haya, tumia hii. Haya, unanipata sasa, tuface hivi kamera. Haya, tuanze. Number 1. Which team eliminated Gor Mahia from the FKF Cup? Which team eliminated Gor Mahia from the FKF Cup?
Denmark.
Right. Tusimwambie leakage, tafadhali. Haya. Which team was beaten 3-0 by AFC Leopards in the FKF Cup?
Park University.
Which stadium will Predator Energy drink take winners to?
Anfield.
Which team's fans had a charity event in Taita?
Pass.
We have 60 seconds.
What was the score in the Arsenal versus Newcastle match?
4-1.
How many points separate the top 3 teams in the EPL? English Premier League.
Pardon?
How many points?
Next.
Name the academy that to partner the Talanta Hela.
Ligi Ndogo.
Which team eliminated Talanta from the FKF Cup?
Bungoma Stars.
Which FKF Premier League teams played against each other in the round of 16? Which FKF Premier League teams played against each other in the round of 16? Pass. Time out. How many?
1, 2, 3, 5. You got 5 questions, so you will not go home with nothing. I'm going to award him this t-shirt, Predator t-shirts. Hutaenda nyumbani bila kitu. So nakupatia hii t-shirt lakini kupata maswali yote lakini nimejaribu sana. Lakini uendelee kuscore. You want more goals. Thank you.
Asante, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Well, that is the beauty of football. At times inachanganya sana, but there are many things that happen at a go. But amejaribu.
Amejaribu sana. Yeah.
Sana. Well, there is the opportunity to make an look for us. The opportunity to walk away further with 2 Liverpool jerseys, branded Standard Chartered, and a trip to Anfield in the United Kingdom if you buy this drink and SMS the code underneath the bottle top to the SMS number that is provided on the bottle, and watch Liverpool play at Anfield, whichever team.
Yeah, let me check on the X who could have tweeted, and let me see. Kim Asema, Jerry Meg, Michael Kenya, Citizen TV, Ayub, #football19, watching from Ngong. I want that YWNA t-shirts.
You will never walk alone, he means.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's a smart guy, actually. I'm the only Liverpool fan who has been through the highs of Istanbul and the lows of last season. And I have never put on that famous jersey. Kim, it's Aston. I'm going to give you that jersey for sure, because Leo, you're very, very few, those who are tweeting. So Kim, go to my inbox and tell me you're the winner of the first jersey today. Then, is there a lady? Warembo mko wapi?
Tafuta mrembo.
Warembo mko wapi hapa? Nerima Claire. Anasema, good afternoon, Ayub and Meg. I'm a Royal Arsenal fan, but my mom is a Liverpool fan. There you go. Mimi niko na jersey na yeye hana.
Hapo iko shida.
So, sasa Nerima ni wa Arsenal.
Yes.
Mama yake ni wa Liverpool.
Yes.
Yeye ako na jersey lakini mama hana. Si tumpatie?
Tumpatie mama ama msichana?
Hata sponsor ameniambia nimpatie. Si msichana apatie mama.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh.
So Nerima, jersey is yours. Go to my inbox. And thank you so much for keeping it Football 90. Now, I have some Predator drinks for this team. Sababu wametukeep company
sana.
Wametumia a lot of energy.
Na waliulizia.
Team kubwa.
Yes.
I have something for you.
Thank you.
Senior, tujibambe. And this is not only a drink. Predator with the bottle top that is white. Bottle cap that is white. Ukifungua ndani, you will see a code. That is your unique code. Do not share it with anyone. Chukua simu yako, fungua message, SMS that code to 29884. Utapata message and you enter a draw to win a trip to Anfield.
Anfield, unaenda kuwatch Liverpool. Yeah.
Everything is catered for by Predator.
There's only one lucky winner.
There are 5 winners. But when you win trip for 2. Because in Liverpool, you never walk alone. Sawa, so nikikupea unasonga, mwenzako unampisha, Ayubu utanisaidia. Sawa. Sorry.
Kila mtu atapata. Inatosha. Asante. Kesi. Njoo.
Samko. Thank you.
You're most welcome.
Umechukua. Tabaki na hiyo. Well, that is the beauty. Almost 80%.
80%.
Yeah.
Is gone.
Given.
That's how we do it on Football 90, and we appreciate you for keeping it right here on Citizen TV This is how we do it every Monday. We'll be bringing you a lot of goodies, a lot of giveaways. Hampers are still gonna come. Now, quick fire, no winner again today. So next Monday, we're giving you 15,000 Kenya shillings. Will you be the lucky winner? You never know. So keep it Football 90, hashtag Football 90 at Citizen TV and Jerry Meg at Michael Kinyi at Ayub Abdikadir. Only right
on
here.
Citizen Television and at Citizen TV Kenya. We thank you for your company throughout the broadcast. Of course, light in many aspects. We premiered in the county of Mombasa with Mike and Meg. He is in Barcelona today. We'll be handing over to him at the moment. And we thank you for joining us here on Football 90 show on Citizen Television. Till next week, from us here, Njeri, Meg, and I will cross over to Michael Kinyi, who is in the city of Barcelona. I will see you next week on Monday at the same time.
And next week, we could be having another surprise for you. We could be in somewhere else. Maybe in America.
You might never know.
Yeah.
Don't rule it
Well,
out.
Mombasa.
Or even Anfield.
Today in Barcelona, Nairobi, Kenya, maybe Anfield. You never know.
Two halves of Football 90 are done. We came to you from two locations, Nairobi and Barcelona. It has been fun. Barcelona right now is very cold. It's still winter. That's why there are not so many people out there. But it's a tourist city right next to the ocean. And this is where so many people flock for holidays. During summer, rooftops are full because they've decked the rooftops in a way that you can sit there, enjoy your barbecue, enjoy your game and everything else like that. Right in front of me, I've got a mini football pitch that is not being used now. It's an AstroTurf, but nobody's using it because it's very cold. It is winter. You can hear my voice in a potea. So, gracias y adios. That's what they say here in Barcelona in Spanish. We'll see you again next week. You never know which location we'll be at. If you want us to come to your location, by the way, let us know. At Jerry Meg, at Michael Kinyi, we'll be glad to come and visit you. And of course, we'll come with goodies. From Barcelona, goodbye.